Why do we learn maths that isn't relevant to our everyday lives? Have you ever thought to yourself, well, there goes another day where I didn't get to use my Pythagoras theorem, and unless you're an engineer or you're part of the efforts to colonise Mars, it's true that most days you can leave the house without it. So why did you have to learn it? Maths often gets held to a higher standard than the other subjects. Most of us rarely whack out our knowledge of sedimentary rocks or perform lino cutting on a daily basis either. But when it comes to maths, we can see its applications all around us, from shopping to finance to DIY. So if we come out of school without the necessary skills to handle the maths we actually encounter, it's understandable that we'll be mad at all the time we spent measuring parallelograms. Although that did come in pretty handy when tiling my bathroom. But one of the reasons we learn the sort of maths that doesn't seem immediately applicable is that even if we're not using it every day, the world around us is. Science, technology, engineering and finance are just some of the fields that rely on advanced maths for innovation and discovery. We do need to give students a good grounding so that they'll have the option of going into a variety of fields. I don't know my tibia from my fibula, but I'm glad someone does. If we only started learning the big stuff once we decided on a career, we'd either end up at university for 100 years or we'd have to pick our careers at the age of 7, which would mean we'd be inundated with footballers and we'd have a severe shortage of quantity surveyors. Another reason is that maths and life have one big thing in common. Problems. Topics such as algebra or calculus develop our creative and critical thinking skills. They train our minds to think logically, to identify patterns and to make connections, and all of these skills are essential for problem solving in our everyday lives. Not to mention the cognitive benefits of regularly pushing our brains beyond their comfort zones. Want to keep your brain healthier for longer? Bit of HIIT will sort you right out. High intensity interval trigonometry, that is. But despite all the benefits, it's vital that students get the essentials down first and are then encouraged to explore new directions when their curiosity and abilities lead them that way. We don't tend to put the windows and doors in if we haven't laid the foundation, but once the building is strong, it's the windows and doors that allow us to connect with and understand the world around us.